So this is one of my favorite exercises to warm up the shoulders. I warm up the shoulders before every single arm workout just because every muscle that you have in your arms is somehow connected or related to that shoulder joint. So here I'm going front raises. You really want to make sure that when you're raising it, you're coming up and your arms are in the shape of a Y relative to your body. I'm also using a hook grip here just to create a little bit more tension in the shoulder joints. What I mean by hook grip is that you're actually going to sit the band in between your fingers and not necessarily in your palms. So here we're focusing on just more dynamic shoulder warm up. Just really take emphasis that you're pulling the band apart, getting some good tension in the rear delt, so that's the back shoulder area, and then once it's behind your head, really make sure that you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, as you're going to see here while I turn around. And really be careful not to hit yourself in the face, like I probably did every single rep here. Pretty tough to see my hands on here, so if you're not familiar with hammer curls, it's basically just a hand position to where your palms are facing each other. For the curl complex, we're going to hold a normal bicep curl on one arm while constantly curling with the other arm. Here, I'm making sure to get the shoulders a little bit more involved than normal, so I'm also raising my elbows on the curl. And then as soon as you do 5 curls on one side, you're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. And you want to make sure you're getting a total of 10 curls each side. So, on the tricep kickback, one thing that a lot of people neglect with this exercise is what the elbow and shoulder joints are doing. To really make sure you're getting the most out of this exercise, you're going to want to keep your elbow in a fixed position and really just rotate the forearm around the elbow joint. The shoulder you also want to keep in a stable position. If you're feeling more upper back than tricep on this exercise, you're probably moving around just a little bit too much. sets to be really quick run throughs. Try to take almost no rest at all in between these sets. You'd be surprised how much punishment the arms can actually take without folding. On the dips, really make sure that if you don't have a pet dog, to make them a little bit harder, that you're really trying to push your arms backwards and keeping them behind you to keep the most tension on your triceps as possible. And also, when it comes to the overhead extension, you also want to make sure that you're keeping your elbows facing forward and as tight in as possible. So if you don't have access to dumbbells, no wide grip on a barbell. Just because I'm focusing on two areas doesn't necessarily mean that I'm trying to get into bodybuilding, even though I am kind of building my body and constructing it a certain way. I still want to maintain my body's functionality and still be able to kind of move around the way that I want to. So at the end of each workout, I'm going to put on display for you and show you what I do at the end of my workouts. I try to work on basically one new move at the end of all my workouts, which is what you're going to see now. So as you can see, those obviously need some work. Could only get in about 2 of those before the shoulders and everything just kind of collapse on me. So we'll be back at those every single arm day. That's the goal workout right now, as far as, you know, working on that functionality after the kind of bodybuilding workout. Stay tuned for more content.